Welcome back, my friends. Time for the next Run Bun stream. So, it took a while, but I could cook the next 2 fights for this stream now. It actually took a while to find a solution for the next 2 fights. We found something. It will cost us something, most likely. But yeah. The thing we want to for sure save is stuff like scales and candies right now, if it's possible. And it is possible. Most likely. And yeah. There are some lines where actually a candy, like candy really rare actually, but yeah, a scale would change something. But I actually don't want to invest right now anything from my scales or candies. I want to keep the 13 scales what we should have for the E4 Okay. Okay. So technical fights for sure, really technical fights what we will have. But I found a solution. Nothing died here, yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, we have a big box, but you know, we still have to think about, you know, what can die and what cannot die. And because I haven't cooked the E4, I need to make my decision with like, okay, this one is probably not that worth it for the E4 anymore. Stuff like that. So, we have Araquanid. We have Dragalge. We have Excadrill. We have Pidgeot. We have you. And we have you. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I changed, by the way, the plan. I had something else before, but now, yeah, I changed the plan slightly. And now we should be fine with this plan. We have a citrus berry here, a citrus berry here. Maybe I want to even have something else, like don't think it will matter anyways, but yeah. I don't think it will matter. For example, Toy Scarf. We need a second Scarf here in this fight. Pidgeot. And Citrus Berry on my mans. So let's grab the second Scarf. Okay, and that is the first time we will see my Enamourus. It will do something what is really cool. Most likely, there is a way that it will not even do anything, okay? Yeah, let's see. Okay, so let me set up the team into my card now. And I'm gonna be honest, I looked at the E4 a bit, like nothing is cooked and stuff like that, but I have looked at the E4 at least. So I could see which mons are actually pretty strong here right now. For the E4, okay? In my box. And we have some of them. Like, we have a really good box. But always the puzzle is for the E4 to find the perfect combination to have a consistent E4, you know? That is always the puzzle. Like, just having 6 good mons, or like really strong mons, most likely is not good enough. Because they need to work together to beat 5 members, basically 4 Elite 4 members and the champ. And that is always the puzzle, in my opinion, we need to find. And at least I know which Pokemon will have value for the E4. At least some of them. Like I said, I just looked at the E4 and I was like, okay, cool. But yeah. Okay, let me load the script pretty quickly. Also, some mons have just like way more value than you think. That's also a thing. What I like about Run Bun as well, after my experience now, that sometimes you think a mon is just like, you know? Lantern is a good example, actually. I was like, nah, why I didn't got Mark and stuff like that. Generally, I can't complain about my encounters anyways, you know? But that is just the Nuzlocke thing, I would say. But yeah, and this Lantern did so much before we sacrificed that in the last stream. But Lantern did a lot. Okay. Alright. So, Dragalge, you have a big job here in this fight. I think this is really cool. The line is really fucking cool. But yeah, it will cost us something like the puzzle was not that easy to find, even with my good box, I would say. But I found something. I was also looking for the heavy duty boots, because we will get them in the victory road. But we will not get them now. This would make a difference now. This would make a difference now, but it's okay. I found a different solution here. Okay, yeah, children's puzzle again. Let's hope that I will be able to do that without too much problems. Okay, so. Now this is the wrong way. Okay. Alright, let's run. Really good. Nice. And run. Okay. Now the next puzzle. We need to not only find a line for the fights, we need to also find a line for this dusks here. So, we have done that already in the last stream. We need to dodge one more dusk here. Yeah, this is unlucky. And the problem is I need to do it again entirely. Obviously, I could save state, I guess. But, you know, it's fine. We will manage. I hard believe. Okay. One more dodge and we should be fine, I think. So, removing this. Dropping this down. Oh my goodness, dude. This fucking dust, like, seriously. This is so annoying. Meh. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, that was bad. I fucked that up. I need to do it again. I just blocked my own way. At least the streams are not that short because of that, I guess. Because 2 fights is probably really short. But yeah, because of that, it will not be that short. Probably. Okay. So this one we are managing pretty good now. We only need to find the solution. What we could do in the last stream about this fucking dust now. Oh my goodness, we made it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, now the next puzzle. I think I can see the line here. So we need to remove this one. Then we push this one. And we move this one to this dust. So this will not... Yeah, and now we just remove this. And with that, we can move this stone to the top. Okay. Alright. Citrus, Poison Barb, Choice Scarf, Pidgeot. With the Pidgeot need Choice Scarf and Citrus Berry. Okay. Alright. I think we are good to go here. For the first fight of the stream. So, this fight is special because the lead is the problem here. And then setting up for the backline. Kinda-ish. So this is Unburden, Focus Sash with a Sticky Webs. So you can already see how hard it is actually to avoid the Sticky Webs here. What we're gonna do is we will also use Sticky Webs. This needs to use Sticky Webs this turn, and even showing fast kills doesn't bring that much. Unless you fake out. So I had a line with fake out, with Iron Ball, show a fast kill. Then it is possible because it's not the first turn. But on the first turn, this Pokemon can even go Sticky Webs over fast kill. This is always Sticky Webs, we don't need to worry about anything here. This is Misty Explosion, Fire Blast, Sticky Webs, and Endeavor here, okay? We need to sack something here to make this line consistent, okay? Hopefully it will be the only sack in this fight. It should be the only sack in this fight. Most likely I'm saying, okay? So we will go to Dragalge on this Fire Blast now. And this can blow up at some point anyways. So, Sticky Webs is completely fine. Dragalge is super slow here. There is the Fire Blast. Okay. Like, this move is not doing that much to me. Yeah, even a critical hit is fine. Even a burn is fine. We will use Sludge Wave. And with that, we will proc now the Focus Sash. And this will blow up. Misty Explosion is actually killing everything in my team on a crit. And yeah, I couldn't find a better solution here. This can blow up anyways turn 1 after Sticky Webs anyways. So yeah, the only way I found is actually for a consistent line to sack something here against this Slowpoke. And that is Dragalge now. Yeah, see ya buddy. This will blow up always. And with that, my Dragalge will die, and we will have death number 30 now. Dragalge, your sacrifice is not for no reason or for nothing, because we will have a really nice line now here, okay? So, we used the Sticky Webs as well, and we are Choice Scarfed Excadrill. Now we will abuse something what is really nice. We will send an Excadrill. And the AI thinks we got the Sticky Webs, But we are scarfed. And now the AI still thinks that the Darmanitan is faster. So this should always be Darmanitan because that's the next Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. But the AI is also getting the sticky webs. And the AI is never realizing the sticky webs. That is the cool part. And with Choice Scarf, because basically we ignore the sticky webs. With Choice Scarf basically. Because, yeah, simply like plus minus 0. We kill this with EQ. Not only this, that's also really cool now. We kill this Darmanitan, and because my Excadrill is exactly speed tied with Chandelure, this is now Chandelure. The exact speed is the same, and because Chandelure will get now Sticky Web, Chandelure is slower. And we will just chain kill this with EQ. So this is the cool part about this line, I would say. Chain killing 2 mons what are really dangerous here. Because the Slurpuff is not the only problem. Like Darmanitan, Life Orb, Sheer Force, we all know that. Hard switching into this Pokemon is pretty hard. And Chandelure was Choice Packs. Shadow Tag. So have fun finding a switch in for Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, and you know. It's not that easy for sure. It's not that easy. You need Shed Shell to switch out, otherwise you need to sack. So this is now we need to switch out. This is now Gliscor. This is now Gliscor. And Gliscor is faster. It sees a fast kill right now. That's a good thing, because Gliscor will not get the Sticky Web here. So, Gliscor is actually faster, because we got the webs here. And with that, it is guaranteed EQ here on the switch-in. We'll go to Pidgeot. On the guaranteed EQ. Now it depends what happens. Now it just depends what happens. I don't think, most likely we need to sack something here. This can go for Facade. This can also go for Rocks. If this is Rocks, Pidgeot will sweep this fight. That's it. Nothing more to say. If this is going for Facade, we need to switch out on the next turn. But it's okay. Because then the rocks are not up. So we are fine with everything here, actually, basically. Okay, so rocks are... We don't need to defog here. We just kill this Gliscor. And now we need to switch out. This is always Hydreigon. This is always Hydreigon, and this is Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse. Overlapping roles. And there's one Pokemon in my team who will not care about anything here. We need the Choice Scarf. Not because of the webs, because we are flying type. Just because even 31 speed IVs is not enough to outspeed this fucking Hydreigon. And that is the thing about Perfect Natures from the AI. So we will switch now. Yeah, there's a Dark Pulse, it's completely fine. Dragon Pulse would be immunity, Dark Pulse is also fine. We are Scarfed, we always kill this with Moonblast. And now the last Pokemon. What is Heracross? This is still not over, but most likely. Most likely. So this should always be Rock Blast now. The AI calcs with 3 hits. This should not be able to substitute because I show a fast kill here right now. I can, sadly enough, not kill this with Moonblast. And obviously we will not press anything else here like Play Rough is a range and stuff like that, okay? So let me confirm that. It is seeing 3 hits right now. It will always hit 3 times because it's the Mega item. Mega Pokemon. This is exactly only and only Rock Blast. So... that is a pretty nice move to switch into my my Excadrill. And then it will see a fast kill, a slow kill. Yeah, exactly. With close combat. And then we can, yeah, okay. We are good shape. Worst case, if something would die here as well, Pidgeot can always kill this Heracross. We don't need the sticky webs on this Pokemon because this is really slow anyways. But yeah, we need to switch out on the Rock Blast. This is guaranteed Rock Blast. And Obviously, Excadrill is a really nice switch in here. So the AI sees 3 hits as well. But it will hit 5 times. But look at this. Look at this. Excadrill is like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Excadrill is tanking it like a boss. Even if some of them will crit, it's fine. And then the good part is, it will not substitute on the switch in, because it sees a guaranteed kill with close combat here, okay? So, if this Gliscor would use rocks, by the way, this fight would be over, because Pidgeot outspeeds everything in the back. Pidgeot would be full life if Gliscor used rocks. And Pidgeot always 2 shots. Hydreigon never dies to a crit, and a chain kills the Heracross as well. So now we will go to Mance, and even with minus defensive nature, we are barely, by the way. This is really, really close. Not dead to close combat crit. Obviously, we are intimidated, but yeah. We know that critical hits will ignore that. And because the rocks are not up, this is just riskless. This is always close combat now. Yeah, exactly. We will always survive, even on like super, super low HP. So yeah. That was fucking a lot of damage for being intimidated. Yeah, that was max roll close combat, by the way, intimidated. Fucking asshole. Fucking asshole, man. Yeah, dual wing beat will always kill this now. Okay. Holy cry! Chill! Now, a question. Do we have to do this fucking puzzle all day long again? Dude, I can't! The thing is, I don't want to go the stairs up because maybe the next fight starts straight up. I think we have to do this puzzle over and over fucking again. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay. How would I say, fuck me, man? Okay. It is what it is. At least the screams are not that short with that then, I guess. You can see some children's puzzle. So, Dragalji, thank you for your sacrifice. I didn't found a solution for a while, and then I was like, okay, come on, let's sack. I had some options with Encore and stuff like that, but yeah, because I'm getting sticky webs, and my Salazzle would be slower as well at some point. And yeah, that's why Dragalji, rest in pepperoni. That is a full dead box now. So the next one will land in a different box. But yeah. Okay, so one more fight for this stream. And here we can also lose something. It's not that unlikely, to be honest. It's not that unlikely. Okay, let me remove the items first of all. But we have also some nice setups here. So. So, we have Golly. We have Pult. Okay. Pult. I will talk about that fight when we enter the fight, okay? This is crazy, actually. What we will do, what we have to do. But it's also kinda cool. Siggy. And the last Pokemon what we need is my Urshifu. Okay. Let's already pre-burn my Beedrill. Because we need to pre-damage slightly, okay? I can try to do it with burn, but I need to be careful because I only want to bait one move and not both moves. So yeah, we can already pre-burn my Siggy. Okay, and then we need double choice band. We will grab that in a second. Let's first of all do the pre-damage for Beedrill. Because that's the only Pokemon what needs to be pre-damaged, basically. So, Beedrill needs to be pre-damaged to 188 minimum. But max is 179. Yeah, that's what I mean, you know? Like, we can also manipulate that with Oranberries, probably. But yeah. Okay, so... this is the best place to do that. Because we will not get any damage outside of burn damage. And with that, we just deactivate the repel now. So we don't need to poison, because poison will take longer. Poison for sure will take longer. Let's just do it with burn, because this monster will obviously not do any damage here. Outside of trolling. So let's just do it like that. 188 I said, yeah, exactly. Let's check it again. 188, yeah, we need to be on 188. That's the lowest amount I need to be, and the highest amount is 179, so something between that, basically. Pound is completely fine. One more burn damage for sure, and then we are in range either way. Then we need to check if we need to give her Oranberry. It looks like that is perfect. That is basically perfect. We just heal up the burn and give her Oranberry. Okay. Activate the repel again. That is just faster, you know. If I do it with a Wild Salazzle, this will just take longer. With a Wild Salazzle, I can pre-damage exactly what I want. But because we are not forced to do that, it's fine. Okay, so now we have the Mega Beedrill item here. Oh, we need to pre-damage one more Pokemon. Sorry, that was my bad. I was talking bullshit. Okay, but let's grab, first of all, the double choice band. Because we will hold a double choice band in this fight. Okay, that is the first one. Let's already equip that. One. And two. Okay, now we need to teach a move. I actually need to find that. But if I look on the dogs... Soto Police City, NPC by the garden on the southwest corner. Okay. Should not be that hard to find, actually. And you will get a citrus berry as well. Okay. Southwest. So it should be somewhere here. Are you the NPC? Yes. Okay. So we need to teach a move on Siggy. And it's Psycho Shift. And we will delete Hurricane now for that. I would like to keep everything else. I could also remove Psychic. That's also an option. Let's think about that. I think we will remove Psychic here. Because Hurricane is still maybe useful. I don't know if we have rain fights. But I think we will remove Psychic here. Yeah. Makes more sense. Because we can always use a Psycho Boost. If we want to. And yeah. Okay, and now we need to pre-damage my Golly and we are good to go. Golly needs to be on 161 HP. Okay, so this will take some seconds. Poison. 161 it is. Okay. Some more steps. 1, 2. One more step. Okay. Let's double check everything now, because we will probably not be able to check that because I don't know where actually the fight is. And already told me about that I should have a video open or like a VOD open basically because of the ice puzzle, because it's a bit annoying. Let's see if we need that for this stream already, for the first fight, because I think it's ice puzzle in the next room. If I need that, then we need to check it for sure. Yeah, I have sadly enough no idea. So let's set up the team in the calc and then check again everything carefully. The crazy part, I will talk about that in a second. Give me 1 second, let me just solve the children's puzzle and then I will talk about this fight. This because this is really cool. And this is also, at the same time, I think this is crazy. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go. Repel is activated again. Let's just check that again. I don't want to deal with wild mons. Yeah. Okay, so children's puzzle again. First one, that was one step too much, but yeah. Okay, now we need to dodge one more dusk and then we should be okay. Nice! Amazing. Okay. Now we remove this one again. Remove this one. Okay. Alright. Time for the party. Yeah, I have no idea where the fight is, by the way. Yeah, it's the ice puzzle. Oh my goodness, we have dusks here as well. Are you fucking trolling? Oh my goodness. Okay, but there is the fight. Oh god. Do we have to do the puzzle all the time again? Like, holy shit. Alright. So, Snorlax lead with self-destruct. This cannot self-destruct here because I'm showing a kill. This needs to use exactly EQ here. And we will U-turn out here to do the chip amount what we want to have here, basically. I have a solution for worst case, because there's one rule what can put this into custard berry range, if this crits. Exactly one rule. It's okay if this happens. And I think we was hitting that roll. It looks like, at least. Yeah. This is always EQ. We will go to Golly. Always proc the emergency exit here. Yep. And get the Citrus Berry and outer here, bitches. Okay. That is always really good. Okay, I was talking about that some seconds, and I just was like, okay, let's talk about that when we end the fight. The really cool part is that, or like the really crazy part is, I have 4 mons in this team right now, who are considered as the best mons in the game. Golly, Beedrill, Pult, Urshifu. And still, somehow this fight is not riskless. Even, I think I have a really nice line here. We have something what we have to deal with, and we can lose a Pokemon for sure. That is the only thing what can happen. We can lose one Pokemon. I think outside of that, we will always win this fight. We'll go to Pult now, because we got the free switch, and we are Choice Banded here. And we will always kill this with darts now. The good part about this Choice Banded Dragapult now is that Dragapult is showing a kill to every Pokemon in the back. Outside of Breloom, and that's why the AI exactly needs to go to Breloom, what is Focus Sash. Darts always kills. And this is now Breloom because of the Focus Sash. There's another good part about that. Darts is a range, but we don't really care about the range, because any move here from Breloom will never kill me. It's Rock Thump, and because we are Clear Body, we don't care about the speed drop as well. So we will just darts here. We will not hit the range, we can see that. We need to crit the second one, otherwise we never... And yeah, there's a Rock Thump, but because we are Clear Body, we will not get the speed drop here. And with that, we just kill this Bloom now as well. And now, that's the best part about this line. The AI sees, like, I kill with Choice Band, basically the Mega Pokemon in the back. I even see a kill on Metagross, even I'm Choice Locked. That's why it needs to be Mance, because that's the next Pokemon in the team order. And because we are Clear Body, Intimidate doesn't work here. And we will just, because this Mance is dangerous. Life Orb Mance. So I was looking for a fighting move on the start against this fucking Snorlax, you know, and then you need to CC. You get a drop, and then you bait Dual Wing Beat and Draco both from this Pokemon. Yeah, have fun. Like, you know? But yeah, we will just kill this. And now this is always Metagross, because it's just simply team order. And this Metagross set is really special. We cannot stay in, simply because, first of all, we are dead to Meteor Mash here. Most likely, I think. Yeah, we should be dead to Meteor Mash here. And it's only a range as well. That's also a thing. And we are Choice Locked, so we cannot use Phantom Force anyways. So this is Clear Body, Weakness Policy, Cosmic Power, Stored Power, Body Press, Meteor Mash. This is a really cool set, at the same time really dangerous as well. So what we're gonna do here is, we will go hard to Siggy. Siggy can die on this matchup here right now. I want to have the burn on this Metagross. This is really good. We still need to think about that Stored Power is doing some damage at some point. Okay? We need to think about that. So this is on +1. I have a Pokemon, by the way, in my team. What will completely destroy this, even if this is on +6 defensive. Completely, okay? But I need the switch into that Pokemon. And now we will set up for the sweep. We have 3 ones left. And I have 1 Pokemon in my team. What will sweep the entire fight now. But I need the setup here, okay? So, what we're gonna use here is just Psycho Shift. We are faster, and with that we will always burn this Metagross, okay? And Ziggy could die here to Meteor Mash and stuff like that, but because we saw the Cosmic Power on the switch in, that's actually amazing. Now Ziggy is, I think, pretty likely to even survive. Now we will go to my Araquanid. No attack boost is also nice. We need some setups. This is on +2/+2. Okay, the move this will use on me is a body press right now. No, wait. I need to burn. So, this is always stored power. If this will use a move on me. We are never led to a crit here. We Sticky Web. That's the most important thing in this. Oh shit, this is now getting dangerous. But, yeah, it's fine. Critical is fine. So, Sticky Webs is really important. Now I need to check if my Golly can survive a stored power crit here. I'm on decent HP. And if Golly can survive a stored power crit here, we can save the sacrifice. Stored power crit is 68% max damage. Golly will always survive a stored power crit here. If this will go for, again, Cosmic Power, it's a bit annoying. And then I think I need to sack something. Wait a second. I'm stupid. This is always stored power, right? Let me confirm that before we switch. This is a free switch in now. I'm stupid. Yeah, because it's burned, it's stored power or Cosmic Power here right now. It cannot press anything else. I really hard believe. We don't need to sack anything. We just go to Urshifu. This cannot go for Meteor Mash or Body Press here. Yeah, exactly. Alright. And with that, the fight is basically over now. Because my Urshifu doesn't fucking care about the defensive boost. Because Wicked Blow will always crit. We will lock ourselves into Wicked Blow now. Choice Bandit. Good freaking night. That is the first good freaking night. Now, we will see Starmie because I have a kill on everything in the back. A slow kill on Starmie. The AI thinks it's a slow kill. But it is actually a fast kill because this will get Sticky Webs now. And this Starmie is really hard to deal with. Because it's also Meteor Beam with Power Herb, Analytic, Hydro Pump, Psychic, Ice Beam. If it sees a kill with Meteor Beam, it will always go for that. Get the special attack boost. Get the analytic boost. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah. That is the second good freaking night. Okay. I didn't even thought about that. So we was never forced to go to Golly anyways. There. Yeah. After some sword powers. I think if it gets an attack boost, then it could be something else maybe. Because then maybe there are some overlapping roles. And we don't care about the Sticky Webs here. This is Mega Sableye. But look at this damage now. This is a super tanky ass Pokemon. But Wicked Blow is such a good move. This will always crit. This is just Magic Bounce. We don't really care about that. And this will Will-O-Wisp me most likely. It can also attack me. I don't really fucking care. Look at this damage. Look at this fucking damage. This will always crit, of course. Holy shit, dude. There's the Will-O-Wisp. But do you know what? If a move always crits, we obviously don't fucking care about your fucking burn. Alright! 3 kills for fucking Urshifu. Holy cry! And 3 kills for pulled. That was just a matter of setup. Alright, we could save the sacrifice. I didn't even thought about that, but yeah. In fight, I always check the stat boost and stuff like that. And there's also something else what can happen here. Ziggy can just die to a Meteor Mash. Like, it will never die to a Meteor Mash crit on the switch-in. That was really, really important. So Meteor Mash crit on the switch-in never killed my Ziggy. We always get the Psycho Shift off. Then we Citrus Berry, we get the Citrus Berry healing. And then most likely we die to the second one. We could survive that because of the burn. But yeah, that's something else, you know? That's something else. Okay, that's it. I think we have to fucking do this puzzle all day long, right? Oh my goodness, dude. I think we have to do this puzzle all day long, dude. Oh my goodness, we have to do this puzzle every time again. Oh my freaking goodness, dude. Okay. Okay, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream.